Hey, Funk Roberts here from over40alpha.com, over40supplements.com, and today I have a 24-minute total body workout just using dumbbells that you can do in the comfort of your own home or at the gym like myself. I'm at Coco Retreat here in Thailand. I'm shooting this workout and I'm shooting this workout to get it done. All right, so let's talk about what it is. We've got 6 exercises. Each exercise, we're gonna perform 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds rest, one after the other for 4 rounds. Okay, we're trying to do as many reps as possible in the 40 seconds, and we're gonna keep going for 4 rounds. That's 24 minutes. This is actually part of my Swole and Shredded training series. This is a training series of workout programs that have 24-minute workouts using dumbbells, but different workout protocols. This one's from Swole and Shredded #1. So if you want access to those workout programs, which are amazing, go to over40supplements.com, go to the training, and you'll see all of the franchise from 1, probably all the way to 6, depending on when you're watching this video. All right. So if you are part of the program and you're in it right now, make sure you watch the demo, make sure you warm up. If you're on YouTube watching this, then go to the description to get a warm up. I don't want you doing this without a warm up. But let's get started. I know you're excited. I know you're like, okay, Funk, stop talking, let's get started. All right, we've got 6 exercises. We're starting off with suitcase squats. I like to start in the first round. I like to go a little bit light to get used to the exercise, but then I will increase the weight like you should as well. All right, let's start off here. I've got the timer. Suitcase squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just kind of looking around. What am I gonna use? We're gonna use the 10s. We're gonna use the 10s. So let's go suitcase squats right here. So key here, keep the body tall. Want your sternum pointing forward. Make sure the heels are on the ground the entire time. And I'm not bending forward, right? I'm just going up and down. I'm not bending over forward. I'm keeping my sternum up and I'm driving through the heels. The other thing I want you to focus on as you're doing this exercise is keeping the knees pointed out. We don't want the knees to buckle. We don't want the knees to come in. So you want to push out against the knees as you're coming out of the hole, okay? That's only 40 seconds, right? Next exercise, we go to inverted rows or reverse rows. So I'm gonna use the 7.5s. These are bent over rows. So very important with this exercise, the setup, right? So we're gonna go through the setup, hip hinge first. So hip hinge, let your hips go back first, hold the dumbbells down and palms facing out. And then we're gonna roll up by the belly button. So it's almost like the reverse barbell row where you're rowing up by the belly button. I'm keeping my elbows tight to the body. Okay, I'm not rowing out, I'm rowing up. So right now, the inside of the dumbbells are kind of hitting against my stomach, which is good because that shows that I'm keeping everything tight. Core tight, do not bend over. Keep nice and straight, back straight. And we're gonna learn more about that, but really important hip hinge. Okay, let's get on the ground, do some crunch chest press. So this is workout number 2 of the workouts. If you've done workout number 1, then I try to make sure that every exercise in every program is different variation. Here we go, crush press. So push against the dumbbells. And now we're hitting the pecs differently than we usually do. We're gonna hit the inside of the pecs. Listen, we're gonna hit the entire chest region, but sometimes we can put a little bit more emphasis on specific parts. Good. I'm just using 10 kilos. Again, this is round number 1. But the thing about this exercise, so we wanna keep our elbows tight, is the triceps will definitely get some work, and we're still doing work on the triceps in this workout. Good. Also, the first few rounds, I'm gonna be talking a lot. In the first round of any of my workouts, again, you're just getting the lay of the land, right? Okay, we've got hammer curls. Love my hammer curls. Forearms, biceps, but mostly forearms. Different ways to do the hammer. So I'll show you some variations. We're gonna start off shoulders back, and we wanna bring the top of the dumbbell to the top of your shoulder. But we want to keep the dumbbell right now. We want to keep our elbow flush with the body for this round. Just for this round, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do this. And you'll see how it stimulates the muscle differently. Also at the top of the movement, we can have that little twist, right? Almost like a mini supination. Good. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna get on the ground and we're gonna use one single dumbbell and we're gonna do tricep extensions, but with one dumbbell. It's hot here, guys. Beautiful Thailand. I'm holding my retreat. Guys, leave comments. Let me know if you like to come to one of my retreats in the future. All right, so here we're using single dumbbell. What I want you to focus on is keeping those elbows tight. Keep those elbows tight. Good. Good work. But now we're only moving at the elbows. Okay, I don't want you to move your entire arms. I don't want you to move the arms, just move the elbows. I got this hat on, so it's bothering me. Again, I'm gonna give you a different variation. Hold that at the bottom, good. Good. And always squeeze your elbows together when you're at the top of the movement. Like, it's so important that at the top of the movement, at the bottom of the movement, you squeeze your elbows together. And that way, you're gonna feel it more in the triceps. Okay, I'm gonna grab 5 here. And we're gonna do bent over. Bent over flies. Good. Good work. So as you can see, I'm holding the dumbbells a little bit different than what you may be used to, because this is really gonna hit the rear delts. But we wanna make sure that our back is straight. So we're hip hinging, back is straight. Good. 5's maybe a little bit too heavy, because I wanna make sure that I get, woo, that's a toughie. Especially round 1. All right, back up to the top of the order. And we're doing suitcase squats. And again, I'm gonna go up to probably, it's round number 2, 14. Let's try 14. I did start with 10, but let's try 14. All right. Grab the 14s. And again, same thing. Your foot placement, just make it comfortable because everyone's different. But here's the key here. Very top, stand straight, don't hyperextend, but you're pushing through the heels. Shoulders are back. And the entire movement, I want you staring at me like I'm staring at you. So you should be looking straight, not looking up because you're bending over. You're looking straight and push those knees out. Push those knees out. Wow, that one was. All right, next up, inverted rows. So again, we're hinging at the hips. We're keeping our back straight. We're not bending over, okay? Do not bend over. I'm at a public gym, by the way, so people may come through. That's part of the plan. Not part of the plan, but that's what happens, okay. Back. So we're just hitting the lats and the upper back a little bit different. Core tight. Then again, we're pulling towards the belly button. The belly button. Good. You gotta stay nice and strong here in this position. Good. Hold at the top for a second. Exhale on the way up. Okay, on the ground for chest crunch press. So our last workout, we did a different variation of the chest press. This one is good, so it's nice. You get 3 workouts a week, 4 workouts a week. Total body, it's perfect. Head over to Swole Shredded. Here we go. Round number 2. Again, I'm staying with these for now, but this is an exercise that even if you go slower and heavier, you get a lot of value out of it. Oof. So as you're bringing the dumbbells down, keep those elbows tight. Don't flare them out. Try to keep them tight. Focus on pecs doing the work. Good work. The goal, by the way, of these workouts, specifically for the work rest time. During that work time, we want to get as many reps as possible, but we don't want to always be going light. Okay, let's pick up to 12 so I can show you different variation of hammers. So last time we kept the elbow up, out. This time we're going to keep the elbow back. Right, elbow back. So smaller range of motion, but you can see how it's affecting the forearm differently now. Right, we're coming from behind as opposed to the elbow in the front. So just a little change in the variation of how we curl can make a big difference. And that small, tight range of motion. Sometimes guys freak out, but see the pump, they freak out because they don't think, oh, funk. Range of motion, I'm not maximizing it, but we just did that in the last workout. So we're changing things up. All right, so extensions. Here we go. I'm gonna come here to the side. So let's start off a little bit further back, and now keep those elbows tight. So we're not doing skull crushers. So we're not coming down here. We're actually moving back and doing more extensions behind the head. But we're keeping those elbows. Squeeze the elbows at the bottom of the movement. Squeeze, 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 and then perform the movement. And at the top of the movement, squeeze your triceps. Squeeze your triceps. Push against the dumbbell, okay? Push against the dumbbell. You can actually do that for the entire movement. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter now with the bent over raises, because if there's one thing that I know, not too much, but if there's one thing I know, is that when you go too heavy sometimes, you jeopardize form. So we're just gonna try it with these for now, because in the end with the back, with the rear delts, we don't have to go too heavy, right? This one's a little bit too light, but anyways, let me just get this. So again, we're hip hinging down, back straight, and we want to be looking up, right? So that ensures that we're not down like this. We're looking straight ahead, and we're pulling, we're raising, right? So here's the other thing. It's so important to keep those wrists. That's why I want you to do it like this. Keep those wrists straight, because oftentimes you see people break the wrist and they're pulling and it hurts the shoulder. Man, that's all I needed there. Okay, back to the top. Round number 3. This is a money round. So we're gonna try to go unbroken. I shouldn't say that. We're gonna go the continuous. That's what I'm looking for. Continuous. I'm telling you, man, it's hot out here. Here we go. Still getting acclimatized. Continuous. Good. So almost not a break at the top. So continuously putting, stimulating the muscle, because we're not resting at the top. So there's always, I gotta rest though. Shoulders back. That's pure muscle endurance. Volume training. That's best. Oh, here we go. Oh, thank goodness. So the goal is to work your way up to being able to do that unbroken. Some of you guys are probably doing that right now, which is amazing. All right, let's go to reverse rows, bent over. Remember, the setup is so important here, guys. I can't say enough. Pull towards your belly button and keep that core tight, like someone's kicking you in the stomach. Good. Ooh. You have to come out of it for a second, no problem. And if you feel the lower back, feeling the lower back, and drop the weight, go lighter, right? Don't put too much strain on the lower back. The reason why that's happening is because when you go really heavy on an exercise like that, and your lower back isn't stabilized, you're hanging with weight. So you're putting a lot of pressure on the body, which is on the lower back anyway, because the weight is away from your body. I don't know, I'm gonna pick up these 16s and see what I can do with them. Who knows? If I get one out, I'll be happy. Here we go. Crunch press. These are round, so it's a little bit, I can feel them turning right now. Just gotta focus on it. Go to the side of it so you can see. Oh, oh, oh. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Oh, ah. Here we go. Oh man, that's ooh. All right, here we go, back up. We're gonna do hammer curls. Curls for the girls. How you guys doing right now? Are you dying like I am? Here's the thing. You can make this harder or easier at first by the load, right? The weight you use, speed you go. But round 3, that's the money round. So I go a little bit heavier until I can't, and I drop. Pick the version that you thought worked best for you in the first 2 rounds. 16, a little bit too heavy. But I still want to get reps out, right? So we go lighter and get the reps out. Oh God, that's metabolic training at its best. That's metabolic training at its best. Okay, let's get on our backs and let's do, like I said before, with the lying extensions, we're extending back. So we're not starting here, we're starting a little bit back, and then we're keeping those elbows tight and squeezing the dumbbell almost the entire movement. So this is a real technique movement. You're not moving the arms, right? You're not moving this up. You're keeping here. We're not doing pullovers. We're doing lying extensions. And then squeeze at the top. So you may want to rest, not rest, but 1 second squeeze and back down. And the elbows, maybe 1 at the bottom. Oh, wow. And near the end, you can see how that can hurt. Okay. You can barely talk. This is Swole and Shredded 1. Wow. From Swole and Shredded 1, Rise of the Ripped Freak. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to mimic the Ripped Freak in every facet of this franchise, because every program, they try to put the Ripped Freak down, but he keeps getting back up. A little bit more broken, a little more battered, a little bit more bruised, but he doesn't stop. And that, my friends, is what us guys have to do on a daily basis. The world is breaking us, or trying to. We gotta keep getting up, gotta keep training, keep eating healthy, keep getting our sleep, keep recovering, and keep leaning on other men, coaches, mentors to help us through. It's the last round. But that's what my Rip Freak franchise is all about. Every workout program is a different protocol, but it's an analogy of what we have to be as men. We cannot let our health slip. And if it has slipped, this is when we get back up. This is when we want to rise from the ashes, right? That's what we're doing right now. And 1, we're rising. In 2, we're returning. In 3, we got the revenge. In 4, it's Judgment Day. In 5, my son comes in and trains. Bloodline. In 6, yes, my brother. In 6, we go back. In 7, we keep going. But this is where we keep going, guys. Shoulders back, heels on the ground, push through the heels, and make sure your knees are pointed out. Exhale on the way up. Exhale on the way up. So one more second to go. Okay. Next up, we've got inverted rows. For this one, I want you to go a little bit light. I got you. A little bit lighter on this one, just because we've pre-fatigued our lower back. So we don't want to keep doing that. So let's hip hinge back, pull towards our belly button. And this time, you may have to rest for like 2 seconds, get back, pull. But make sure when you're pulling towards the belly button, back is straight, looking up, exhale on the way up. And squeeze at the top so you can feel the lats. We're almost there. We're almost there. Time. Okay, next exercise. Crunch press. You guys are doing great. This round, I find, the final round is like, let's just get what we can get, right? But depending on how you feel, you do not want to go too crazy because we have to live another day. We have to fight another day. We're not youngins like we used to be. Good. Exhale on the way up and on the way down. You can hear my breathing. Oh, so put it down for a second. Bring it back up for a second. And continue that journey. Safely put them down. Safely roll it down. And that's fatigue setting in right there. Right? Okay. 3 more to go. We'll do the hammer curl. And we're gonna go with 14s. Because I wanna, listen, I'm not here to front. I'm here to stay healthy and stay consistent and not get injured. But I still gotta push. Still gotta push. Good. This one's a little bit harder than I thought. Here's the other thing about these workouts. On paper, they look easy. They look easy. I'm gonna drop down to 10s. They look easy on paper. You're like, oh, this is gonna be cinchy. I can't believe I used the word cinchy. It's gonna be easy. And then you're in it. And you're grinding. And it's not easy. The grind picks up, which is why I love metabolic workouts. Because that's what happens. We're not resting for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes sometimes, in between 8 reps. We're getting 8, 12, 15 reps sometimes. We're only resting for 20 seconds. That metabolic epoch afterburn, giving it time to kick in. Squeeze the dumbbell. Oh, then you gotta smell the food, the beautiful Thai food. Guys, I love that you're here with me, training with me. I don't feel alone when I'm training with you. I'll tell you that right now. Why don't you leave that in the comments underneath the workout. Just say I'm here with you, brother. Male, female, just say I'm here with you. Sometimes you're training, you feel like you're by yourself, but you're not. Because you got your family and those who rely on you, who are with you in spirit. Those who've gone, who are looking down on you saying, hey, you promised me that we're gonna stay fit all our lives. So now you gotta keep that up. That's what this is for. For us first, we have to love ourselves first. But we can't do it for anything else, we don't love ourselves. I love you, man. But you gotta love yourself. I love myself enough to get out here and do this workout. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, but I'm getting the job done. Here we go. We're hitting the rear delts, guys. A place that usually most men are weak, most people are weak. You can see. Okay. getting as far up as I want. There we go. Same thing with the hip hinge though, right? Hinge at the hips. You're looking up, you're not looking down. You're looking up. Keep that posture up. We're done, guys. Give me those nuts. You are amazing. You're incredible. Wow, this one was a toughie. Not gonna lie to you. Probably because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Thailand heat. Well, I'm not complaining. Well, I'm a little bit, but I'm not complaining because I got it done and I know that in 5 minutes, I'm gonna feel amazing. Just like you are as well. Listen, I love you so much. If you like these type of workouts, 24-minute workouts, all you need are dumbbells. Do the comfort of your own home. Bring it to the gym. Follow along with me. Go to over40supplements.com. Go to the training programs, and all the Swole and Shredded franchise is there. In fact, depending when you're watching this, I'm putting them all as a lifetime access. So right now there's 8, and there's probably going to be 12, 13, 14 or more. So grab them now. We got supersets, trisets, push-pull legs. We got combo movements. We got volume. We got it all. I love you very much. Comment, like, share, and I'll see you on the other side. Get it done.